welcome back to the channel today, everybody. So I'm going to do the spray test of the new Gaahleri Advanced Series Seeker. I'm going to try something here. I haven't done any spraying with this as of yet. And what I want to try and do is I'm going to leave the 0.3 millimeter nozzle or needle and cap and nozzle in it. And I'm going to attempt to spray some Kaleido primer. It's the light gray. Well, it's the gray primer. And I'm going to try and do a test on that. It's for a build that I'm doing. I'm not going to do a long spray out. I'm going to just do some passes on this to see how it covers with the 0.3 millimeter needle, and to also test the airbrush to see how it sprays. Now, normally I wouldn't spray primer with a 0.3 needle. I would use a 0.5 needle. But since the 0.3 is already in the airbrush, I thought I'd just give it a try and see how it does. So I'm using the Gaahleri Serenair mini compressor. The number on this is GTS-06. I have it currently set at 25 psi. And so it's going to be a little loud. I'm going to turn my air booth, my spray booth on, the fans. So I may not be talking while I'm doing the spraying. But we'll do the spray. We'll take a look at it, see how it comes out, and we'll get back to you right after we're done spraying. All right, here we go. Now it's spraying pretty nicely, and I do understand that, you know, this gray primer is going to be a little hard to see on the white, but there is a difference, so we'll just keep spraying. And like I said, it's hard to get a real good picture of how it's spraying on the camera, but to my eye, it's spraying pretty good. I will say for a 0.3 needle, it's pretty good. Now I will say primer is a little bit more forgiving than regular paint, so yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, so I know it's hard to tell. Let's see, how do I do this? Okay, here. So as you can see, that's the gray there, and this is the plastic, the white plastic here. Good coverage. It's a smooth airbrush. It paints really nice. So I think I like this airbrush a lot. I think it does a better job than the 39 does, the GHAD 39. Very close, but as a beginner airbrush, I don't really see any issues with it. So that's pretty good. I like that. Came out nice. So anyway, like I said, you know, a quick paint job. Not the best. I will try and do, when I do color on this vehicle, or on the chassis, this chassis here, maybe I will video that also. But we're going to let this guy dry up and see how it turns out. So far it's looking good. Yeah, I think I covered all the major areas that need to be covered with the primer. So with that being said, I hope everybody enjoys your day. It's a great weekend. Get some bench time. Take care of yourselves, take care of your families. And what I might do, actually, since this didn't go out that long, I might just add this to the, you know what, let's do a cleaning on this guy and see how that comes out. So the cup had been full. Of primer. I didn't know how much I was going to spray. So we'll move this guy out of the way. Let that dry. And this is Kaleido Airbrush Cleaner. I put it in these little squirt bottles because they're easier to handle. And I'm going to turn the compressor up to max for the cleaning. And all right, maybe not the whole thing. Anyway, I'm going to do the cleaning. I will video so when I use a Kaleido paints, what I like to do is I'll use the airbrush cleaner to start it with, and then I'll use 91% alcohol to kind of finish my cleaning process. And actually, oh yeah, that cleans really nicely. Wow. All right, well. That is, I don't know if you can see in there, but that is very nice and clean. All right. So, like I said, when I do color, maybe I'll do another video on it. We'll see, because it's hard with the camera sitting right next to me to get any good angle on painting. But we've got that done. So like I said, I might post this up as a separate video, or I might go ahead and combine it with the first video, because it's not as long as I thought it would be. I know people have already seen that one, so we'll see. Anyway, with that being said, everybody have a great day, great weekend. Take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Be kind. Bye.